I have a young daughter of 14 years. She is brilliant in her studies. What can I recommend that she do when she is an adult so she will not be victim of the conspiracy? She has already read your books for teenagers. M.A. DeLuigi.
A child's best teacher is his or her parents. So the question is really not what the child is doing, but rather what you are doing to teach her. Even if you give your children good knowledge, they need to see you putting it into practice. You have a huge influence on your child's financial education just by your example. Also, I have heard of children as young as 7 or 8 years old reading my books and playing the cash flow game. These children will undoubtedly have the best chance at a bright financial future because they are receiving a financial education, something their peers do not receive. I also developed my board game Cash Flow for Kids so that children as young as 6 years old can begin learning about money and investing.
What are your thoughts on whole life insurance policies? I have 2 financial planners who push these. R. Zeal.
I do not like investing in life insurance. Personally, I think it is a ripoff, especially with the Fed printing so much money. Inflation makes your policy worth less and less every year. Also, financial planners push these investments because they make money off of them, not because they are necessarily good for you. That being said, whole life insurance policies are good for people who are not able to save and for those who have very little financial education and do not know how to invest successfully. Term life insurance is another option for those who are uncomfortable investing, and it is a cheaper option than whole life insurance.
As a new entrepreneur who has read most of your books and has seen for the first time the slippery path our kids will follow, is there hope for our education system? Jack 47.
Unfortunately, I am not hopeful for the education system, at least not in the short term. Every industry moves at a different rate of change. For instance, technology changes rapidly and can change every 10 years or less. The construction and education industries take much longer to change as institutions. It can sometimes take more than 50 years to see effective and meaningful change become institutionalized in these industries. That is why I am an advocate of you taking charge of your own financial education and the financial education of your children.
The current economy got the best of me, so I am just trying to get by. What's the best single piece of advice you would give anyone who is getting back on his or her feet and wants to make things happen? Ms. R.P. Silver.